The Sportscast, February 23rd, 2022. If you haven't yet, please subscribe in all our channels, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You could also listen to us in your on your smart speaker. Play Sportscast. Those are the key words. Also, go to our website, thesportscast.net. Download our app, The Sportscast, for iOS. Also, you can listen to us on the radio, on the Sportscast radio, on the Sportscast app. You'll find it all there. Today was Champions League round of 16. Not as sexy as last week because Madrid didn't play this week. No, hold on. There was a Madrid that played this week. Atletico. Does it count? Anyways, our guest, Jaime Fernandez, who just came from Mexico, who ate a fresh taco, finally back on the Sportscast for a 6-month hiatus. Welcome back, Jaime Fernandez.
Thank you, Santiago. It's always a pleasure to be part of this amazing sportcast.
Okay, so Jaime, tell me, is bullfighting still legal in Spain?
Say again?
Is bullfighting still legal in Spain?
Yes, it is. It's legal and it's very famous, and we have a lot of, how do you say, Plaza de Toros, I guess a bullfight ring. That's how you call it?
Yeah. No, it's perfect.
So, yeah, we have that.
Interesting. Okay, let's go jump in the game due to time. A lot going on this week and last week. The Champions League round of 16. The away goal rules is over. Let's start with the first game. Atletico tying Man United 1-1. Jaime, Ronaldo typically beats Atletico 3-0. It didn't happen today. What happened?
Well, I feel Ronaldo is not the world record Ronaldo that we used to know. I mean, let's be honest, the years going through for everybody, and Messi is not the same Messi also. So now it's time for the new generation, and Ronaldo, of course, he's going to keep doing his best, trying his best, but we need to be honest again, like there is timing, and Cristiano timing right now is not his best, but still it's his favorite competition, the Champions League. So, of course, he's always going to perform.
Exactly. Of course, today's game, Joao Felix scored in the 7th minute early on, and then a 17-year-old, which I don't think Jaime's heard of, Anthony Ilan, equalized in the 80th minute, assist by Bruno Fernandez. Very close game, of course. Atletico not doing well in La Liga. Do you think these teams are pretty paired up, or?
Well, I mean, paired up. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Ilanga with that goal that nobody expects equalized a game that I think Atletico deserved more. But at the same time, I mean, United, they are not in a good spot right now. I mean, I definitely, when they signed Ronaldo, I thought that, you know, with all those players and Ronaldo on top, I feel they were going to do very good in the Premier League. But no, only they did good for a little while, maybe 1 month. But after that, I mean, they've been doing amazing in Champions League. I'm not going to lie. They qualify as first. And now they're going to play in 2 weeks from now in Old Trafford, which, I mean, with this result, they have more chances, you know, with the supporters and everything, they have more chances to pass. But I don't feel they're pretty happy with Rangnick.
Yeah, well, to give them the benefit of the doubt, they're in 4th place in the Premier League. Is that a okay spot where they're at right now?
I mean, it's an okay spot, but let's be honest, they are not the typical 4th team that you feel like, oh, they can still fighting for the Premier League. We all know that they are out of the Premier League already.
Yeah, to win the race, of course, and we'll talk about that end of the show where the Premier League race is on. Jaime, Atletico Madrid, rumors about Simeone leaving Atletico after this season. Not doing well. They lost against like I believe Osasuna last week or 2 weeks ago, and they lost against Levante, the last place in the table. Where do you see this Atletico team? They're in 5th in La Liga. How do you see them so far?
Well, they are suffering, and just the fact I feel what is what they're missing is that combination on top. I mean, they have great players. Let's be honest. I mean, Suarez, Griezmann, Correa, Joao Felix, they are great strikers. But in my opinion, they don't know how to play together. So that's been the issue this year. This year, Team Atletico is better than any other team in their history, probably. Player by player, they have so much quality. The only problem that I see is the fact of what I'm telling you. Like, there is no connection really good between the midfield and the attack. And also, I mean, Oblak used to be like a wall. He used to save every single shot. He used to be always like keep his net, like with no goals. But this year, I mean, they are not having their best year. I mean, they won the league last year, but this year, most likely the league is going to be for Real Madrid or Sevilla.
Which is not a problem for you.
But I feel Simeone, if you ask me, Simeone is the perfect coach for Atletico because he used to be, Atletico player. So fans still love him, and even that he didn't give his best right now, but let's put a year count. And Simeone has been there like probably more than 15 years, and of course, if you do an add up of these last 15 years in Atletico, everybody will be like, of course, we love Simeone. I mean, he's the best. But I mean, let's remember also Manchester United used to have Ferguson, and not every year Ferguson won. There were years that Ferguson didn't win anything, but it's still Alex Ferguson, and everybody believed in him. So I think it's something compared to.
Yeah. What does your gut tell you? Do you think he'll stay or leave?
I feel it's gonna depend of how the season goes with the Champions League. To be honest, if they lose against Man United in Old Trafford, which is
very possible,
I would say right now it's probably 60-40 for United. They are not gonna kick him out, but they are gonna let him know, like, listen, just do your best till the end of the season, and the new project is gonna be with a new coach. Because also it doesn't make sense when there is like probably 15 games left in La Liga to change coaches right now, because it's not like Atletico is doing bad. It's just like they need that last push to make it into the first four, so that way they can play next Champions League. And probably by the end of that, they will probably do a switch in the coaches.
And Barcelona and Real Betis and Seville are sitting in the 2 through 4 spot. And as Jaime said, Real Madrid is on top with 57 points, 6-point gap. So they're looking good. Not out of the woods yet, but they have some good wiggle room. Let's go into the next match that happened today. Benfica, who's third place in the Portuguese league, tied against first place against Ajax 2-2. Own goal by Haller. He also scored as well. And then Yaremchuk for Benfica scored, and Tadic scored for Ajax. 2-2, pretty close, paired up. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, like, Benfica and Ajax, they are, I mean, two classic. I don't know if you saw the previous video that Ajax posted. I recommend it to you. It's actually in my Instagram. You can see it.
But it's amazing.
It's like a nice commercial that shows how much history both teams have, and proving that they believe a lot in their young teams, and they ended up selling their best players in their history, besides Cruyff and Eusebio. But in general, there are two classic teams of Champions League facing each other. I thought Ajax was going to be better, but we cannot forget Benfica came from kicking Barcelona out of the Champions League. So all my respects to Benfica too. And with this result, I think we still have a 50-50 for the second leg.
So this could be the closest of all of them.
Second leg, I think is gonna be in Amsterdam, and for me, in my opinion, because I've been in both stadiums, Amsterdam fans, they push more. So
I love it, the 12th man. Awesome. Let's go to the next match. Chelsea 2-0 against Lille. People thought Chelsea was a little banged up.
Lukaku.
Without Lukaku. Havertz up top, which I think that's how Chelsea plays better with Havertz. Pulisic, an amazing goal. Jaime, was this an easy win? What are your thoughts?
Well, it was an easy win, of course. Kante was playing amazing. running up and down. And I feel they have a good squad also in defense, like Mendy. Everybody now believes in Mendy, of course. He's a great goalkeeper. And, Rudiger, Thiago, I mean, they have a very good team, a strong team. I mean, they are the actual champions of the Champions League. So I already see them in the next round. And let's see. I mean, who's gonna be? Who do you think is now, as a right now, be able to beat this Chelsea? Very few teams. Maybe Man City, maybe Bayern, but that only proves that probably we're gonna see Chelsea in the top four again, this Champions League.
Top four. Jaime said it again. Okay, Jaime, but Lukaku had an issue in December, talked about how he missed Inter Milan. It's kind of soured the locker room a bit. He's had a good performance this past month and a half. Do you think he won't be in Chelsea for long, or what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I feel Lukaku is a great player. He's just not connecting the way that he wants with Tuchel and also the fans and the club. But I mean, now is the time for Lukaku, and we all gonna see. Like, for example, this Saturday playing against Liverpool. Those are the type of games that Lukaku needs to show up. And let's see. I mean, I definitely feel he's one of the best strikers. But who knows? I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and he will move on.
You gotta move on. You gotta do it like Florentino style. You gotta move on. Does Chelsea play better without a number 9?
I feel, yeah. I feel they play better.
I agree. With Havertz up top, he's not.
And that's not a bad thing. I mean, if we remember the best of Spain, used to play with they call it falso nueve, like a 9 that is not really 9.
False number 9, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, sometimes teams play better like this, and all my respect to Tuchel, that he won 2-0 with his team without even using Lukaku.
Exactly.
Which, I mean, let's be honest, Lukaku guaranteed you 2 goals for sure in each game. It's just like he's not feeling it right now, but let's all remember the season that he did with with Inter last year. It was amazing.
Yeah, and like you were saying, like the old spade teams, you're seeing it now with Man City. They don't need a number 9, right?
Yeah, completely right.
Because they're doing it without Gabriel Jesus. Arguero left a long time ago. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's a super midfield, I call it. So we'll see what happens in the future. Okay, last game. Hold on. Let me pull this up here because I had my notes and I lost it. Villarreal Juventus 1-1. Oh, I actually found it right here. Villarreal came from behind to earn a 1-1 draw with Juventus. The visitors got off to the best possible start with Vlahovic finding the back of the net just 32 seconds into his Champions League debut. Lo Celso then hit the ball the post for Villarreal, but they didn't properly get going until the second half. Parejo equalized, running completely unmarked into Juventus' box to sweep it home. You're familiar with Juventus and Villarreal. Your thoughts over this match?
Well, it was a very tight game. I feel Villarreal played better, but Juventus had more, potential, right? They have better players, one by one. I feel they are going through reconstruction because, of course, I mean, let's be honest, losing Cristiano, now, for example, they signed Vlahovic, so you need a reconstruction again.
Yeah.
But Villarreal, they lost because an injured his best player, which is Gerard Moreno. He's been injured most of the year, so he's not been lucky in that aspect, but he's a great player, and I think he's going to play the second leg in Turin. So let's see. I definitely feel like it's going to be a very tight game, and I hope Villarreal go through because I'm from Spain, and I'd rather see a Spanish team in the next round than an Italian team.
So far, 3 teams are in the round of 16 from Spain: Villarreal, Atletico, Madrid. So you're saying 2 out of the 3 will make it out of this round?
Well, I feel Real Madrid will make it, and then probably Villarreal. I feel Atletico they have very few chances after the score of today. But who knows? Let's see.
Who knows? Which is a loaded squad, but they're just not. It's just not jiving, which is quite interesting. Yep. All right, next week, round 16 continues. Salzburg at Bayern Munich. Jaime, what's going to happen there, and your prediction?
Well, I feel Bayern is. I mean, they're gonna beat them. I don't know by how many goals, but I mean, let's be honest. When they're gonna play Munich with the stadium full and Lewandowski in a good day. But I mean, I like this Red Bull Salzburg because they have young talents that are, giving their best, and I feel like it's gonna be a more tight game than what we think. It's probably gonna be maybe a 3-2 or a 2-1.
I'll put 3-2 down. All right.
3-2 for Bayern. So.
Inter at Liverpool. Liverpool looks a lot better with Luis Diaz. They had a huge win this past week against Norwich. Inter Milan. What's going to happen in that match? Inter at Liverpool.
Well, I feel after beating them 2-0, Liverpool playing at home is going to be it's going to be a Liverpool win. But let's see. I mean, Inter didn't say the last word yet, so I feel they maybe have a chance to at least scare them with a couple of goals, and it would be nice if they can tie the leg like 2-2, and then let's see what happens. In the extra time, that would be nice. What I really like about this year, Santiago, is that there is no double value in the goals away. So
yes, I was going to ask you, what are your thoughts about that?
A couple of games going to be very tight in the second leg, so we're going to probably see a lot of extra times, a lot of penalties in those rounds. Yeah.
Yes, which was what's going to be my future question. I was going to ask you right now, was taking away the away goal rule smart, or you're going to see, let's see what happens? Because we haven't lived it yet completely.
It's just things that happen in football. So it's good that for a couple of 3 years or 4 years, we have this new rule to see how it goes. And based on how the games goes, maybe the UEFA is going to keep it like that, or it's going to go back to what it was.
True.
I mean, what it guarantees is when you do this rule, games are going to be longer.
Yeah, and the team that has the last game,
as soon as you score one goal, if it's double of the value, the other team is going to be basically impossible to score one more goal to push for the extra time because they need to score two. But with this new rule, it's going to be amazing because until the very last minute, the other team might have an option,
Correct. And like the last team that plays that leg number 2 game, I think has the advantage because they're at home. But yeah, there'll be more time if it goes to a draw. Anyways, let's go to the last game. This might be an easy one. Sporting CP at Man City, which Man City has the aggregate of 5-0.
Yeah. City is gonna pass, and most likely it's gonna be another 4-0 or 3-0 for sure.
Easy. Okay, Premier League last weekend.
Wait. There's one more game.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, is there? Let me check. Hold on, I got this. No, there is.
Real Madrid playing at Bernabeu against PSG.
Oh, you're right. I missed it. Okay, 2-0. No, it's 1-0 PSG. Yeah, what's gonna happen there?
I wanna hear yours.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out who scored that goal.
Mbappe.
And now you're speaking Spanish for some reason. Okay, this is the last chance for PSG and Mbappe to win a UCL. But Madrid has the weapons. I would have to say Madrid 2-1, but oh no. Dude, that's going to be a penalty shootout.
Wow. That's a good chance.
Yeah, I think it's probably the safest bet. And I'm not saying it because you're here, but I'm saying that.
Courtois, who already saved a penalty to Messi, so we have good chance with him.
So what do you think is going to happen?
I mean, I feel they don't understand how much pressure Real Madrid fans do. when they feel they are out of Champions League. So I feel all that pressure is gonna be amazing. At the same time, I got to be honest, PSG is playing way better football than Real Madrid right now. But I feel it's going to be all about how these 2-3 games for Real Madrid goes. They won the other day 3-0. Let's see against Rayo Vallecano, and let's see against Real Sociedad. If Real Madrid wins those games with good goals and good football, they are going to have chances. But if we see a couple of games that Real Madrid is not working, or it doesn't work the way that the team wants, I feel they're going to be out of the Champions League.
So you won't say a prediction until you see those 3 games before they play PSG.
If I need to say a prediction, again, it's going to be at 1-0 or 2-1 for Real, and then we will go to extra time.
Perfect. That's beautiful. Okay, everyone's wondering right now, what is the percentage Mbappe goes to Madrid?
I would say 99%.
I agree.
I mean, the reason he didn't go this last summer is because they didn't want to sell that player.
Right.
They didn't want to sell it at all. So basically, what they did is they just kept it, and they reject the offer for 200.
Which is a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. 200 million. But the thing is, PSG doesn't need those 200 million. They rather have Mbappe. That's why they reject it.
Exactly.
If it wasn't for Mbappe this year, they will not be where they are. Let's be honest. They are in a great position with, like almost winning the league already. And in Champions League, they beat Real Madrid. And everything is thanks to Mbappe. Let's be honest. No, it's not thanks to Messi or Neymar. The player that is doing his best this year is Mbappe. So that's why I feel like it's a great, great year for Mbappe. And it's time to say goodbye.
Say goodbye. Go to Madrid. And if Haaland comes, will this be Galacticos 4?
Oh, my God. I wish Haaland comes, yeah. It's going to be very difficult, but yeah. It could be.
It's very possible, but Jaime is content with Mbappe coming. All right. Jaime, poll question of the day. Which flooring is better? Your flavor, carpet, wood, marble, or
marble.
Yes.
No doubt.
Tile. Tile was the other options. Tile.
Marble.
I agree. I picked marble first. All right. Wood is winning 62%, carpet 25%, marble 12, and the tile is 0%. Perfect. Go vote on twitter.com/sportscast1. Jaime, what is the best way to reach you online if people wondering if they should get ESPN Plus?
Just reach me through my Instagram, which is Dame Bola Podcast.
There you go. And you can reach us at the Sportscast1 on Twitter, thesportscast.net. We have Jersey Boys Sports Talk tomorrow, a lot going on. And then we enjoyed a weekend of Premier League, of course. Oh, and who you got? Chelsea versus Liverpool. Before we go.
Chelsea versus Liverpool. I think Chelsea's going to win 2-1.
Oh, dude, that ruins the race.
I think so.
Okay. Well, Jaime, I love hearing your voice. I'll see you this week to pick up my dulce de leche or cajeta from Mexico, and we'll chat later, okay?
Of course, my friend. Take care.
And this was your update.